And this is basically, we're living on a round planet. We're living in galaxies and so on, and there's far more out there than just us. We're not the only inhabitants of this endless galaxies that are out there, and humans have way far more to explore, and they gotta quit being scared and send out a little boat out there that's unmanned boat, but they themselves have to go out there in their spacecrafts, which are going to be quite capable, of course, to withstand all that. Now it's time to go out there, and we're all waiting for God, of course. We're all waiting for Yeshua. We're waiting for Yahweh. But it's time to say, hello, Father, here we are. You've been gone for a long time. We are here, and we need help on our planet to solve a lot of our problems. Humans are trying. We're basically learning from our errors here on this planet, the mistakes that humans make, and they're rectifying it and trying to fix all the problems that they are themselves creating here on this earth. But in order for that to happen, they have to unify, and there cannot be any nuclear weapons anymore. There cannot be any weapons of war anymore. But there has to be total peace from one end of the earth to another, just like it says in the book of Psalms chapter 72, and also the book of Revelation 21, 3 and 4. There will be peace. The tent of God will be with mankind. So I do not intend to get religious on this little broadcast I'm having here, but I just want people to realize that the time has come for us to change here on this planet. It doesn't matter whether it's Sunday or whether it's Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 7 days out of the week. We have to do the right thing. We have to glorify God. We have to see that our Heavenly Father wants us all to live in unison, not to be squabbling here about the minerals, not to be squabbling about the valuable things of the earth, but to share it actually. And there won't be any more millionaires, there won't be any more trillionaires. We're not going to see pictures of all the poverty on our television screens, and it's the real reality that exists all throughout the world. And there won't be no more one percenters enjoying all the luxuries of the earth, but there will be a total unison of everything being enjoyed in total theocracy. In other words, a government instituted by our God and Heavenly Father, who is at the end of the universe and so far away we can't even reach it in light years. And I just saw something yesterday on the news about a telescope they now have in Ticton, where they're able to actually see all these orbs that are coming from outer space and so on. And their first words were, could this possibly be aliens? Well, guess what? If it is alien, we've alienated ourselves from God, and now we're calling him alien. Okay, so it's, and the Greeks used to call it theos, or gods. They're gods. And just about every country in the world has some kind of a god system or religious system. But we have to realize that there is only one. And the Bible describes it as being a heavenly city. So Jerusalem, and the heavenly Jerusalem, and the anointed city of God, way up in the heavens. So we have to see. We have to travel out there and take a chance. Instead of sending 5,000 soldiers to the battlefields in Iraq, out in the desert, to die out in deserts, instead send them out, yes, into space. Donald Trump here saying that we now have Space Force. Well, the Space Force can be used for a good idea, instead of being used for decimating humanity here on Earth, or using nuclear weapons to blow down or rain down upon the Earth and creating our own nuclear Armageddon. We don't have to destroy ourselves here on Earth. We can have peace. We can travel out to the galaxies and
who knows, it might take 30, 40 years. They might be traveling out there for 40 years, a crew, find other planets, find other galaxies and so on, and if they have to live on toothpaste, food, or whatever, or just like astronauts live up in space, if they have to live like that, I mean, they've had a lot of practice at it now. They've done a lot of studies to see if humans can really make it up there. And humans, apes, or other species of animals, they've taken potatoes into space to see if they would grow up there. They grew very well. So now that proves that we can expand from this planet. Don't just sit there like sitting ducks and wait for another meteor to come and hit you, or cause a huge tidal wave and destroy part of this planet. And then life starts all over again, and 7 billion people would be gone just like that. So it's time for us to just go on this planet. And I'm just sitting here at an A&W restaurant right now. You see the number 1956, and then you see the number 1961 back there. I was conceived in 1961, and so we have to consider that we now have to go on. We have to go on to other galaxies, our humanity. So now I will end with this thought in mind, is we have to go on to other galaxies. Amen.